The power windows stopped working, the radio heater and air conditioning control stopped working, and the dash is lighting up like tomorrow's Christmas. What could cause all this? Would you believe a cracked taillight? And I'm going to show you how. Beginning in 2015, Ford started offering the F-150 with LED taillights and a BLIS system. It's a blind spot monitoring using radar sensors in the taillights. Blind spot monitoring is used for a couple of things. When you're backing out of a parking spot, it'll alert you if somebody's coming from one side or the other to help prevent collisions. It also alerts you when you're traveling down the interstate and someone is off of the right or left rear corner of the truck where you really can't see them easily. SOD modules, or the side obstacle detection modules that are located in each of the taillights, are on the MSCAN network, the medium speed CAN network on the vehicle. There are quite a few other things on this same computer network, including front control interface module, the bezel with all the switches on it in the center stack of the console that runs most of the interior of the vehicle. The radio is on this, the APM for the sync system, the seats, the door modules, driver and passenger door, as well as quite a few other things. About half the truck runs on the MSCAN network. Now, the truck I'm talking about here today had multiple messages and warnings and lights coming on the dash. And there is no way I was going to remember them all, so I'm going to read these off to you. It had a cross-traffic alert error, blind spot errors, navigational errors, HVAC errors, or heating and air conditioning, seatbelt warning lights on, the radio was inoperative, the heated and cooling seats were inoperative, and the power windows wouldn't work. Now, I believe on this truck I counted 51 different codes in 14 different modules, and not all of the modules are even on this network. Things like the front control interface module that through the gateway module tells the PCM to kick the air conditioner in when it's commanded or when it's turned on by the driver. The PCM would flag a code because it couldn't read the control interface module. So modules that aren't even on this network can all of a sudden flag a bunch of codes as well. Now, what happened on this truck was either they gently backed into something, not enough to break the taillight, just enough to crack it, or a rock hit it at some point. Somehow the taillight got cracked. And when it rained and water ran across it, this allowed water inside the taillight. It keeps filling it up like an aquarium. And eventually, when the taillight gets enough water in it, the module is submerged, water starts intruding into the connector and into the module itself. As the connector becomes corroded and fills up with water, it starts shorting the high and the low side of the MSCAN network together, killing the network. The whole network crashes and the vehicle pretty much seems like it's possessed, all because of a little water in the taillight. The repair is to replace the taillight, replace the module, and if the connector is corroded enough, you have to replace the connector as well. If you liked that video or found it helpful, please click the like button down below. Share us on Facebook or Twitter. We've got some more great stuff coming, so please subscribe. If you've ran into this or something similar, tell me about it in the comments down below. And as always, have a great week.